You know what? I want y'all to, in the comment section below, I want you guys to tell me if you could have the ability, any ability of any animal. You only get one though. Let me know what it would be. I'm going to tell you guys what mine would be. Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, I want to show y'all how quickly the baby turkeys are growing up. Look at that one right there. The one on the very right, closest to mama. That one is like, well, it doesn't seem like it anymore, but at first there, it looked way bigger than the rest of them. There's always that, oh no, not a, oh goodness, no. Stop it. Cornholio, I'm literally not even close to the baby. Stop it. I'm standing right here, but I did learn that if I walk towards him, he will kind of cower back. So he's all bark and no bite. I get that you're trying to do your job, taking care of your babies. I get it, bro. I get it, I really do. But look how far back I am. Look how far back I am. I am not even anywhere near them. This is like I'm 20 feet away from them, just trying to make a video. We have a family of people all over the world that want to see your babies. I'm sorry you don't have the ordinary turkey's life. Most turkeys just live in solitude, away from people, away from all of this stuff. And they don't have to worry about people always coming by and videoing. But you're not the average turkey. You have to live a different lifestyle. You lead a different life. It's not even your choice. It's really just the luck of the draw that you were born into this family, the Morrow family. So you're going to have to just suck it up and deal with it, dude. Got it? All right. I think I've scared Cornholio off. I actually don't even see. I see his back feathers right there. Y'all see that? He done retreated to the barn. So I think we can get back to our regular scheduled programming, as the TV stations say. But no, anyways, guys, this is going to be awesome. This is my first time ever getting to see baby turkeys and getting to see them grow up right before my very eyes. Every time we've gotten some turkeys, Cornholio, and then every time we got a female or females for him, they were always about this age right here. We were never able to get any that were around that age right there. So this is going to be my first time. This is my first time ever getting to see them this little, watching them grow and develop into from little babies into big mature adults. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. I really do feel like this one that keeps walking closest to the mama is the biggest one. Well, I think maybe it's just a matter of angle. I don't know. I remember when they were first born. Remember I made a video a few weeks ago. They looked exactly like baby chicks. Like I thought they were chickens at first. You wouldn't know otherwise except for seeing their mama. But kind of as 2 weeks or so have passed and they're getting bigger, they're beginning to distinguish themselves. They're beginning to look more and more unique to their species, if y'all get what I mean. So that's pretty awesome too. Oh my gosh, do y'all see that? Look. Do y'all see that right there? Look guys, we got a little baby that jumped on top of the bucket. That's so funny. That's like, that's about 3 or 4 times its height. So it'd be the same thing as me, just effortlessly jumping up on top of about an 18-foot platform. That up there is about 18 feet. Literally what that baby turkey did would be the same as me, just kind of effortlessly jumping up there. Imagine how weird a world we would have if humans were able to do the things that animals can do. Just think about that for a second. Climb with claws the way that, say, a little kitty cat would. Say we were that flexible right there to where we could basically dislocate our wrists or our paws and then just get them back together like it's nothing. Cats always sleep, my cats, they'll sleep with their paw like tucked under like that, but fully tucked under. And I don't get how it isn't dislocating or breaking it every time and how it's even comfortable for them. And there they go, wandering off. Mama turkey taking them all over the farm, keeping them safe while doing so though. Just imagine if humans had kicks as strong as that of a horse. It makes them for some really interesting and probably some really deadly boxing matches or MMA fights if people could kick like a horse or a donkey. I'm trying to think what else could, if humans like were as loud, if we could generate noise as loud as, say, a tiger's roar or something like that, I don't know. It's just interesting to think about if humans could do some of the things that animals could do. Kind of like if we had 360-degree field. That's the one thing that I wish the most. If I could have, you know what? I want y'all to, in the comment section below, I want you guys to tell me if you could have the ability, any ability of any animal. You only get one though. Let me know what it would be. I'm going to tell you guys what mine would be. Mine would be to have the 360-degree field of view that a dragonfly has. And that might seem like really silly because most of y'all are going to say, oh man, I wish I could swim like a fish. I wish I could fly like a bird. I wish I was fast like a cheetah or something like that. But the reason that I wish I could have... Uh-oh. Kitty, get away. Run, Gunsmoke, run. Gunpowder, sorry. Sorry, baby. So the reason that I would choose the 360-degree field of view or vision that a dragonfly has is because y'all know that I'm all about football. It's my favorite sport. I spend so much time doing it. I'm in a bunch of flag football leagues. Just can't get enough of football. And whenever I'm playing quarterback, I have the ball and the field is really wide. I'm going to approximate that the width of the field is like, let's say that the football field's going this way. I would say like that's one sideline. And then over here is the other sideline. So this is a lot of field, like a lot of width that you have to cover. And the human eye can only see so far. So if I have guys over here that are calling for me to throw them the ball, I may not see them if I'm looking down the middle or if I'm looking over here. So a quarterback has to constantly be kind of looking this way, looking back that way, looking over the middle. And it can get kind of hard sometimes. You'll have friends that are open that want you to throw them the ball, but you simply just don't see them. And it's hard to explain to people who don't get it. But if I was a dragonfly, if I had a 360-degree field of view, more like this right here, then I wouldn't have any problems. This phone has a wider field of view than the human eye does. So you can see that in this frame right now as I'm recording, you can see from all the way to that side to that side. So just imagine how much easier life would be if I had this kind of field of view. And then even better yet, if I started running this way, let's say, I could see behind me at the same time as I could see in front of me. So if somebody was coming behind me, I would know to kind of start speeding up. It would just make football so much easier. So yeah, that's probably a really random ability that I would choose, but you guys be creative. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Leave a comment down below if you could have the ability, one ability of any animal. You let me know what it is and why. If you could have one ability of any animal, what would it be and why?
I said I would like to have the courage of a billy goat.
Of all the things that you could have,
No,
all the
think
cool
about it,
things
though.
you could have.
No, think about it. How often do we allow fear to drive us? How often do we allow fear to drive us? Fear makes us do things. It makes us not do things. It puts us into a worried situation. Fear of everything. But a billy goat like Ringo has no fear whatsoever. Now, sometimes that can be foolish. It can put him, when he goes up to Texas, like, come on, which is dumb. But at the same time, Ringo is a protector. It doesn't matter who shows up. He's not going to show any fear in going out there and facing the fear. He doesn't panic and scream and run whenever he feels raindrops like all the other goats do. He just walks back to the barn. And so in his little way, the courage of a billy goat is courage that you don't see with any other animal that I've ever witnessed. And so I would love to have the courage of a billy goat.
What would you do differently with that?
Well, the one thing I would not do is live in fear.
I'm trying to think of like day-to-day things, because I gave my example of how I would use my ability, and so I want you to give.
Do something foolish with it, don't you?
I'm afraid so.
I mean,
I'm afraid you'd go in there even more with the Longhorns and dislocate the other shoulder or hurt the other shoulder.
By the way, look, I've almost got it. I can do this, no problem.
Nice.
This is okay. However, this is where I have a problem. I can go straight up. Right there is my range of motion. That's where it stops. It's getting there, but this is my exercise. I got to do this.
Did your physical therapist tell you to do that?
Yeah, that's my physical therapy.
You know what's crazy is that since I've been training for football, playing quarterback, I've been doing a lot of shoulder exercises too. Let me show you something. Take the camera real quick.
Oh boy, here we go on football.
Well,
Back to football.
No, it's just shoulder exercises.
Back to football. What?
I want you to like try to do this and then kind of think about, does that look freaky or what?
It does look like, yeah.
Because I've talked about it before, throwing any sort of balls like a catapult. And think about a military catapult. The more the arm, the farther you pull it back, the more power it'll have going forward.
Okay.
A boxing punch, the more power you generate power by going backwards.
Yeah.
And so with throwing a ball, this right here is your catapult. The further you can get it back, the more power you have when you flick it forward. And so try it with your good hand. Don't hurt yourself though, because it's a freaky looking motion. So I want you to no make a 90 degree. Make a 90 degree with 90 degrees like that.
Okay.
And I want you to just keep the shoulders still and try to move this backwards as much as you can.
That looks dumb.
It's just because you're tilting your body back too. And so this right here is an
No one does
exercise.
that.
Huh?
No quarterback.
No, that's not true. I'm going to put videos on the screen. You know why Pat Mahomes can throw so far? Why Josh Allen can throw so far? If you freeze their throwing motion, their arm is literally like this right here. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to put it on the screen so y'all can see.
Interesting.
Yep.